Greetings. It is 9:17 p.m. Tuesday, January 15. Yes, it has been that kind of a day. Full of surprises, full of messages and confirmation and affirmation and tears of joy. Tears of joy. Moments of pure awe. Yes, so Truth Tuesdays is what I'm doing at the present moment. Truth Tuesdays is a podcast that I, along with a great friend and colleague, started a couple of years ago. I'm Monique Nine, by the way. I guess you know that. If you're here, you know who I am, or a little bit about me, but we'll get to that later. It's not really about who I am. I just wanted to properly introduce myself to you, to whoever's listening. So at the moment, just to catch you up to speed, my intention and my plan was to go live on YouTube today. Clearly that didn't happen. Have some technical difficulties with my YouTube account. So definitely next week. Yeah, next week, next Tuesday, we should definitely be on YouTube. I'll keep you updated. Nevertheless, always the more. We are here now, and peace. I don't have my glasses on. So I have Instagram Live going down there, and up here I'm recording the show on my other smartphone to later upload to YouTube, because again, I wasn't able to go live, but we're recording live, so I'm keeping my word as much as I possibly can. What I definitely regret or am disappointed about is the fact that we can't really interact. Now, I can definitely interact with my IG family. I love Instagram. Moment of truth here and transparency. Well, everything is about the truth. That's the name of the show. The name of the show is Truth Tuesdays. I love the truth. I absolutely love the truth so much that it has caused some issues and some bumps in the road of my life. That's another show. See, y'all got to help me. See, that's why I need y'all to interact with me. I need to be able to interact with others, so that I can stay on track, because I will go down a rabbit trail with a quickness, like a rabbit trail after rabbit trail. A beautiful soul that I met very recently on Facebook, Sonia Marie. She's an astronomer. I hope I'm saying the title right. She actually, hello. She actually writes for Essence magazine in the she does a column there on astrology, horoscopes, I think, maybe, or astrology report. Peace. So yeah, I just recently connected with her on Facebook, and she does lives, and I absolutely adore her. She's been such a blessing. I've learned so much from her, so definitely look her up and follow her there, as well as her blog. So yes, that's what she does. She goes off on a rabbit trail a lot too, and when she does, she'll say squirrel. So I'm going to try my best not to go down too many rabbit trails. So yes, here we are, recording live for a later load to YouTube, and I'm on Instagram Live. So yes, Truth Tuesdays is the name of the show. And I've always known for a very long time that speaking, sharing was what I was destined to do. Period, point blank. I've always known that for a very long time. Now, what is my truth? My truth is, it will take a lot longer than these few minutes we have here for me to share my truth. But as the weeks go, as the show progresses, I will definitely share more. I love sharing, sharing with a purpose, because we're here on this earth, in this realm, having this experience together. Relationships aren't easy. However, they are beautiful. Even through moments of hurting one another, disappointing one another, we also have opportunity to love one another and encourage one another and teach one another, learn from one another. So, as difficult as they can sometimes be, relationships are our greatest teachers. That is, if we have the mindset and the perspective and the understanding of what relationships are all about. Because it's so easy for us to get caught up in what we expect from someone else. Our expectations, the standards that we have, things that we expect, it doesn't always go as we would have it too. So, yes, Truth Tuesdays, we are here. And just, I guess, as a brief introduction or a little bit more about me that I would like to share, is there are many things that I'm passionate about. A lot. I have a long list of things I'm passionate about. However, at the top of that list, of course, outside of my family and loved ones, some of the things that I enjoy diving into, talking about, and exploring are not easy subjects to talk about. And typically they're subjects that a lot of people, or most people, say it's taboo. You know, you shouldn't talk about religion, you shouldn't talk about politics. You know, those are touchy subjects. Some people have issues with talking about race relations, with talking about racism, and what the descendants of Africa, the offspring of Africa, what black people, people of color, are experiencing, not just in America, but around the globe, everywhere, on every piece of land, on every plane of existence, in the physical realm. People of color are under attack. I mean, not just people of color. Definitely, you know, we all have our burdens to bear, or our cross to bear, or our struggle. There's struggle knows no, there's no discrepancies, you know, like the Bible says, it rains on the just and the unjust. So we're all subject to a burden or a cross to bear, or a problem. However, on the level that it affects us, you know, it's undeniable that it needs to be addressed, that a solution needs to be found quickly. This has been going on for a very long time, far too long. So, I believe those two elements work together, like they're inseparable. You know, because of what religion means to so many people, because of the importance of it, you know. That's the question that we all have. That's something that is most feared, or most misunderstood, I think, is why are we here? Why are we here? What is our purpose? What is my purpose? You know, what is this all about? You know? And then what happens when we die? You know, people fear death. That's totally normal. That's completely natural because there's so much mystery. There's so much mystery surrounding that subject, surrounding death and the afterlife. Does hell exist? You know, all these questions. These are the things that I like to talk about because I think it's important. Because I think understanding some truths about those questions is the key to truly liberating people. You know, understanding, not just believing something, but knowing. You know, it's possible. You know, faith isn't the only way. There is a knowing that is available to each of us. It's there. It's inside of you. It's inside of me, the truth. But it takes facing, you know. In order to know the truth, we have to face some difficult things, you know. So, my plan was to be on for 9 minutes. Of course, you know, my plans clearly, yeah, it's all good. It really is. I tell you, once you find the flow of life, I can only speak for myself. I can't really speak for everyone. But once I found my flow of life, with that came so much peace. With finding my flow of life came a new level of confidence. Because contrary to popular belief, a lot of people probably think, you know, people who may have known me back in the day or years ago, or who have known me for a while, probably would say that they perceive me as confident. I don't know, maybe not. You know, I no longer try to figure out what people are thinking or why they're thinking it. Again, another benefit that came with finding the flow of my life. I'm 46 years old. I would say I've been very close for a long time. I've been on this path since 2009. The path of knowing that there was a flow of life for me that might not necessarily look like someone else's flow. And that's okay. You know, I had to learn that. I have to know that. I had to step into that awareness in order to experience true freedom and liberty and joy, you know, and peace. You know, oh my goodness, you know, I've experienced freedom on another level before. I've had a sense of freedom before. Something that I never imagined could grow. Something I never imagined could expand. You know, that the level of freedom and love and peace and joy. You know, when I was a Christian, oh my goodness, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. I would not trade it for anything. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my experience in religion and what it did for me. It was the way to where I am now. It was along my path. That's the way I came. You know, and amazing, beautiful experiences in the presence of God. Yes. And again, I never imagined, sorry y'all, I'm all up in the camera. I never imagined those types of experiences could be better, that they could be, that they would expand, that they would grow, that they would deepen. But here I am today, no longer religious. Today I would not really have a religion that I necessarily claim. I can find truth in all of them. I have respect for all religions. I study and am open to learning about our religions because the truth is in all of them, I believe. So yes, there's so much going on in the world, you know. There always has been. Like they say, I don't know if it's a scripture in the Bible or not. I believe it is. Maybe in Ecclesiastes, I'm not sure. But I don't have my Bible out. But there's nothing new under the sun. You know? So, the truth has always been there. And whatever your truth is, I respect it. As much as I would love to have everybody just, you know, join me in my way of thinking and my belief and the information that I have. And because it's, you know, yeah, it's much needed. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, especially for the descendants of Africa, especially for people of color. You know, one of the reasons that I held back for a long time in speaking out is because of you. It's because I definitely don't want to be a stumbling block to anyone or disturb anyone. So that is not my goal or intention. And for years, or I allowed it to hold me back. That, among other reasons, that's not the only reason, but that's what I'll share tonight, is I wanted to be sure, you know, first of all, definitely. And I definitely don't want to, again, I'm everyone's cheerleader, you know. I've always been everyone's cheerleader. And I'm okay with that. I enjoy that. I do. But very recently, in my finding my flow of life for me, in that also came me really starting to cheer for myself. Because with the truth comes a level of self-love that is much needed for all of us, especially people of color. You know, like I said earlier, we've been at war, and you know, we have been programmed to believe that we're not beautiful, that we're not wonderful. You know, our true history has been hidden from us, you know. So I'm all over the place again. I'm just sharing, you know. I can only be me, and I'm here to express. I'm here to speak my truth. And, you know, if this is something that resonates with you, that you find value in, find me on YouTube at Anique9 and like and subscribe, because there's more to come. You know, like I said before, it's not about a big audience. It's about those who feel a connection, those who resonate with me, those who are on the same frequency as me. You know, we're all so different. And that's beautiful, because we have to be different, because we are an expression of the Creator. So we have to be different, because there's so many different expressions from the Creator. So we each have to do our part and express your true self, your beautiful, amazing self. Be that and express that. As long as your intentions are good, as long as you have a good motive, your motives are pure, and you're not hurting anyone, be yourself. Be your beautiful, unique, wonderful self at all times. And find your flow of life. Because there is a flow just for you. Some of us flow together, and some of us don't. And that's perfectly fine. Because the waters are deep and vast and wide. And water flows in every direction. The wind blows in every direction. We have summer, spring, winter, and fall. So when we look at each other, we should take nature into consideration. And flow. Flow in your unique flow of life. And love yourself. And accept yourself. No more hiding. No more hiding. I hope that you've enjoyed this time. Thank you for bearing with me as I continue to share. And again, go find me on YouTube if you feel led to. And like and subscribe for videos. I have some music on there as well. So yeah, let's be great. Let's be an expression of the Creator, the expression that we were called to be. No more comparing yourself to others. You are here to be you in all of your glory. So do that and be that. Take care.